If you're thinking about moving to the Orlando, Florida area, then you're going to want to know about what this builder is doing in a community just outside of Orlando that's getting everyone's attention. Look, the availability of new construction communities in Orlando is practically gone. So if you want a single-family residential home in the 400s, you just don't have a lot of options. So suburbs like Mt Dora are stepping up with some great homes and some insane incentives. Today we're going to be touring two very different homes by the same builder, and we'll be sharing some information about this little-known community. So let's jump right into our first home that's got 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, a 2-car garage, and over 1,600 square feet. Okay, so as we head inside, first thing I want to notice is on the floors is paver line driveways and walkways come standard. Now, standard with this builder.
What are you doing there?
The door moved on me. The door moved. The door moved. I'm telling you, it moved.
All right.
Oh gosh. So the paver line driveways come standard with this builder, which is a really nice thing. Right up front, they have a coat closet, which I think is a nice little feature and something that we often forget about because here in Florida, we hardly need coats except for the winter time. This home does come standard with a washer and dryer and the laundry room. Laundry room set apart from the rest of the home so you don't have all the noise. Now, I know Charlie's going to complain that it's too far away. I get it.
It's really far. It's a long walk.
It's right by the garage. Well, right by the garage.
What is?
Okay.
How does that help?
Anyway, nothing to see in the garage. So we're going to move on. We will get to talking about the price. We're also going to talk about why this builder is so special. Why I think they're special. May maybe not be the word, but they do something that's just incredible that nobody else just does. So I'll let you head into the bathroom first. What I want to point out, the granite quartz countertops. Now that's a small thing, but what this builder does on the bottom, and if you haven't watched our videos before, you're going to think this is stupid, but it's soft close underneath, and so many builders just they're not soft close underneath, and it's a detail that I think really matters. And then in the shower, you'll see it's a walk-in shower. Now it does have the insert at the bottom, which you're just going to get at a home in this price range. They do, however, include a niche, and the tile goes all the way to the top.
Do you like the niche?
I like the niche. It's a nice size niche.
Gosh,
I'm backing into everything here.
You are stumbling around.
I'm a mess.
Have you been drinking already this morning?
I have not. Well, maybe a little too much coffee. We'll see how that goes. 8-foot doors in this model home. Carpet feels nice. I think a recent video we became carpet critics, and the colors look really nice. 9'4" ceilings.
What colors? It's all white. Everything's white.
It's not white. It's an off-white.
Off-white.
I think it's nice.
Off-white.
It's great.
What does that even mean?
And then in the closet, it's a closet. Nothing crazy about the closet. So let's go ahead and let's head back out to the kitchen. Let's see, AC closet there. Very large closet for the AC. Now, Charlie and I were arguing earlier that we were arguing that the AC closet was too big, and I said, well, you wouldn't think it was too big if you're the guy working on it. And who knows, maybe units will be bigger in 10 years, I don't know. But anyways, back to the kitchen. Huge quartz countertops with a bar. So if you look, Charlie, just turn to the left a little bit. I don't want to get too much into that.
You want to show them the whole thing?
Yeah, go ahead and just show it to them. But they put a dining room here, and I point that out because if it's just, suppose, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it's a 55-plus community that we're in here in Mt Dora, and maybe you don't even want that dining room table. If it's my wife and I, we're probably not. Maybe I'm leaving that in the garage, or maybe it's a pull-out, but, maybe a Thanksgiving and Christmas, maybe I would, but I just think it looks a little crowded to me. In here in the kitchen, they put a huge sink. They do have water. There's no heat yet. This is a gas community, so there's no water heater in there. So Charlie and I were kind of debating earlier whether it's gas or electric. I'm saying it's definitely gas. We're going to see more gas in the rest of the home a little bit later. So 42-inch soft close cabinetry with the crown across the top. Down low again, 40. They are not 42-inch lowers, guys. But here, dovetail construction on the drawers. Nice Just nice little touch, stainless.
Lots of counter space here.
There's plenty of it. Look, all the way over here.
Yeah.
So
they definitely didn't have to add that extra space there, you know?
They didn't.
Nice that they did.
They didn't, right? But you look around for the size of this kitchen. It is wonderful. Sometimes you're in kitchens and they're tight, too tight where two people can't work. Sometimes they're spread out. You have a kitchen that's 40 feet across, but that's a bunch of baloney. You can have it because I don't want to have to cook in it. So plenty of counter space, stainless steel appliances, a gas stove. Check this out. Tells you it's on or it's hot up here.
Oh, up there?
Which is cool. Don't worry, it's not going to blow. There's no gas.
I'm a little worried.
I think somebody was getting nervous.
I was.
You were getting
My
nervous.
hand was.
Okay. It does come with all the appliances and the washer and dryers, as I already spoke of. Now, let's check out, well, there's closet space here I forgot about. Check that out.
Pantry.
For a small kitchen, it's a huge pantry.
Big old pantry.
Big old pantry. Big old, B-I-G-O-L-E. Big old pantry.
All right.
Okay. So next, check out this bonus room. Now, it's a bonus room, the way they have it set up, but it's got windows, it's got doors, excuse me, and it's got a closet.
I would call that a bedroom.
It could be a bedroom. It could be a bedroom, yes. It could certainly be a bedroom. They've really done it well. Plenty of light. I like this. I like what they did here. Are they on? No, those are battery-powered things that are off already. Little battery-powered lights.
See if you can get it on without breaking it.
Let's see. Oh, it does come on. Maybe they turn off automatically. You push it up.
I see.
Yay!
We figured it
We're
out.
electricians.
Yay.
So there's tile throughout this room, which I think is a great feature, and the tile is a bright color, not the standard square. There's all sorts of options. We'll come to that later. We'll come to that later. There's some big stuff I want to talk about there as well. Now, as we come into the main living area, take note of the light. Look at how large it is. Plenty of space here. We'll come to the back porch in a bit.
You even have a light out, but it's still very bright in here. I mean, the white walls definitely help.
That's true, it does. So this is a great home, but it's very, very different than the next home. And I can't wait to get to that one, but let's go ahead and take a minute and just talk about what this community has to offer. Now, this entire community is practically built around water, okay? This builder has 10 models, and they're currently building 168 homes in this section. Now, I say this section of this community because there's another section that's already been built out. It's a wonderful 55-plus community. Up front, you come in past this little roundabout, and there's a wonderful amenities center. There's a fitness center up there. There's tennis and pickleball courts. There's a swimming pool. There's walking and cycling trails. I can go on and on. There's even a fishing pond with a boat dock access and a whole lot more. Plus, this community, as some 55-plus communities do, really involves the people, because this is really about a lifestyle and not just a residence. So if you're looking for a residence, maybe this isn't for you. If you're looking for a lifestyle to engage with other people, then this could be a great place. They have golf clubs, and speaking of golf clubs, there's what direction is it? Well, one direction. I'm all turned around in here, but one direction from here, you can go take a golf cart right through to the Mt Dora Golf Club, 18 holes, and I'm going to try to get some drone footage. We'll see how all that works. But they have golf clubs here. They have bocce ball clubs, bowling, canasta. I don't know who'd play canasta. I am from up north, but I'll stick to euchre. All sorts of things. Bingo club, dance club. And so there's a lot to do. And there's the one golf course right here, but there's two other golf courses. Black Bear and Eagle Dunes is right down the road. So there's 3 golf courses right here. So if you're a golfer, this is a great community. But and all this comes with an HOA of just $280 a month. So if you want to be close to a golf course, or maybe you want some space in the country, or maybe you don't want or you don't need a 55-plus community like this, then reach out, because we've been helping people move here from all over the country, and for the world for that matter. I had somebody from Russia and somebody from Poland actually call us, and we help them find a home as well. But people have different needs, and This area right here at the kind of the intersection of Eustis and Mount Dora has a quite wide variety of homes that are available. So just reach out to us and we can help find the right home for you. So with that in mind, let's head into the primary bedroom suite, which I think is fantastic. Charlie, show them out the back here of this home. Now, this is just a model, but there's no feeling here like you're in some little cookie cutter community. Plenty of light, plenty of space in here. Carpet feels good. I guess we have to keep addressing that now that we've made a thing of that. And they have done some updates here with the color and all that. So let's go ahead and check out the primary bathroom. Now this bathroom is huge. Right up front, there's a pantry, is that pantry?
How is it a
towel
pantry?
Closet. Towel closet. Why are you showing my face? Get over there.
What kind of pantry? You're thinking about, what do you eat in the bathroom?
It's a towel closet. It's a towel closet.
Caught in 4K.
Okay, come on in here. And the vanity has dual sinks, quartz tops, and again, the
soft close.
Thank you, Charlie. Thanks for helping me. And then, of course, another walk-in closet. This one they did put walk-in shower.
You can shower in this closet, everybody.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe that coffee is impacting me.
I think you have been drinking.
So this shower does have the niche, and this is a step down. If I don't fall and break my neck.
Watch your step there.
I know,
There's a little
right?
bit of a lip.
Be careful. There's a little lip.
I mean,
there.
this is a 55+ community. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, this is easy if you're aware of that. I guess you just got to pay attention. Check out this water closet, or a poop room. It's large, but it's a water closet. It is what it is. Now, check out the this huge walk-in closet. Wow, this is huge.
Carpet in here, lots of space.
Yeah. Great home, great price. Really gives you a lot. So let's go ahead and check out the back side before we get to that next home. That next home, guys, is incredible. A couple things about it that I can't wait. I kind of want to rush through this.
I'll let you
just to here.
There we go.
After you, sir.
Thank you.
After you.
Alrighty.
So out here, paver patio on the floor. Up top, it's still plenty high. Now they just have a light, but I'm putting a ceiling fan out there.
Oh yeah.
It gets hot here, folks, and I mentioned before I'd probably be, I talked about eating at the bar. This is probably where my wife and I would have our meals. We'd have this set up out here. We'd have a ceiling fan. There is a gas hookup, so no more running to the store for propane every time you turn around. And you have a better look out back. Of course, the screen patio. I could do this. I could do this. This is a great home, great community, great location. Mount Dora, super close to all sorts of things. 429 is right close by. And let's see, do we have anything else in this home, Charlie?
I think that's pretty much it. I'm just excited to get to the next one. So let's wrap
head
it up and go over.
So now we're outside this next model, and it's got 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, a 3-car garage, and 2,336 square feet on a 70-foot wide lot. So it's the whole package. Now, this home is very different than that other home we just looked at. And we're not going to spend too much time out here, but what I wanted to point out was that the 3-car garage is standard with this model. Now, I'll be addressing the pricing of these homes and some incentives that may be better than any other builder. And I'm going to be addressing what Mount Dora has to offer in a bit. So let's head inside and address the one thing that separates these homes from every other home we've ever toured. Okay, so as we get ready to head inside, the first thing I want to point out is this huge paver line driveway. Now, this builder does these paver line driveways, but not every home in the community, because not every home in this community was done by this builder. So take a look at the trim also, Charlie, if you can pan some of that here. The trim is, I think, fantastic. It's a great look. It gives an elegant look to the home. The front porch, speaking of elegant, I think this is kind of elegant. It kind of takes me back to when I was a kid and we sit on our front porch. I know that's a long ways back. I was waiting for a comment from you, Charlie.
Yeah, I was thinking it.
So, and then on the porch, of course, they also have the paver line driveways right up to the doorway, which I think is a real nice touch. Okay, as we head inside, the first thing I notice is the shiplap walls that they've done here. Very nice touch, and it flows. We'll see more of it in a minute. And then the floors, the wood look tile, again, kind of elegant. Maybe I'm using that word too much, but
it matches very nicely.
It does. It matches very nicely. So as we head into the front bedroom, which some would think, you might think that it's an office space, but it's really not an office space, and there's going to be another space for that here in a bit. But in here, there's a nice large closet in the front. Kind of, it's very large there, with 2 doors, not just the cheap little bifold things, or the 1 door. It's super nice. 5-inch baseboards. I think there were 5-inch baseboards in the other model as well.
I think so.
And as we head out, you're going to see the 8-foot doors, 8-foot entrance in all of this homes. These switches, different switches, super cool. And then as we head into the bathroom, quartz countertops, again, soft close cabinetry underneath. Wood look tile flows throughout. Now check out the shower. Now this builder has done a lot of wonderful things. I'm not thrilled with the shower. First off, the bottom is this plastic, and
what's wrong with plastic?
Well, this home is priced really well. However, I feel like at this price, we should get more than this. And I saw a second ago you were panning up top. Tile doesn't even go all the way up. So, Mr. Builder, it's probably the only thing about this home.
It's pretty picky.
Maybe there's something else, but that's the thing I don't like about this home. Everything else in here is fantastic.
If that's your biggest complaint, it's pretty good.
Well, we'll see. Yes. Closets. There's a ton of closets in this room, in this house. So plenty of storage space for whatever you're going to need. And then as we head into the to this wing, there's a closet right up front here,
which is kind of I think
many closets.
Yeah, over here is kind of like a.
You want to just show them the.
Oh, you want me to show them?
Just show them the 3-car garage.
Alrighty.
Nothing really to see there, but it's you can see that it's a big garage.
Yeah, it is.
And then.
Alrighty.
And then as we head back down we head a little further, is this one room that's kind of tucked away. Look here.
Another closet.
Another closet.
Big one there too.
So there's tons of storage. And then in here, there's a closet. We'll come to that one in a minute.
All right.
But check out this bedroom.
Yeah.
And then, but it's not just the bedroom, it's the bath. So this is like another ensuite bath. This one, I think the builder heard me, and they're showing the, they did a walk-in, which I think is a great idea.
There you go. Got what you wanted.
Yeah, I got what I wanted. They put some glass. Now, I wish they'd have gone higher, but I'm not complaining. This is nice. They could have put this over here. Well, maybe not. You're still reaching in.
That's fine.
Maybe I need to stick to selling real estate.
Yeah,
doing videos. You're
pretty picky recently. And so
quartz tops on the vanity. Heading back out. This room has a beach theme, which I think is great. Did we talk about the beaches? Or did we talk about that?
I don't know if we have. I don't think so.
Okay, so New Smyrna and New Smyrna and Daytona Beach are probably an hour and 20 minutes to the east of us, and the other beaches are about 2 hours to the west. This room does have a closet here.
Almost forgot the closet.
Sorry
about that.
I don't like the location of this closet. It's kind of weird, kind of in the hallway.
It's like you have to go way over here to get your clothes, way over there to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then back. I don't know.
But again, maybe there's a reason we aren't builders, right? We just complain about things. Talk about what we like, talk about what we don't. Laundry room. Did we talk about the laundry room?
No,
we didn't quite talk about the laundry room.
We skipped the laundry room.
Okay. So in here, big laundry room. Now over here, they've got a sink. They got a tub space here.
A sink space, yeah.
A sink space. So I guess you're going to put a sink here. I don't know that this really makes any sense. I'm probably taking down these silly. I mean, sure, these are pretty. I'm putting a rack up here, but great laundry room. Not close to any rooms. Of course, we just left the one room, but it's down a ways. The closets, the bathroom. So very quiet. The AC. I didn't mention it, but the in that laundry room behind the door was the AC unit, which is a really nice thing that they've done, because by having it there, you're not taking up closet space. So these models are almost completely standard, and that's something that other builders just don't do. It completely separates this builder from everybody else. This builder comes standard. An IQ panel comes standard, which it talks to all the other devices in here. They have an Amazon Echo Pop, which changes the temperature. Of course, it plays music. Everybody knows that. Everybody loves it. At least I do at my house. They come standard with a video doorbell, smart thermostat, smart locks, and the smart switches, which are really cool. And if you don't want the smart switch, they're super easy to pull out. The builder showed us how to do this. There's, I believe, 9 color options that you get depending on the lot size. Now, this builder builds on 40, which the first model, the first home, the 2-bedroom home that we looked at was on a 40-foot wide lot. This home is on a 70-foot wide lot. So that 70 foot's a big deal, allows for a lot of home and a lot of room. But the color sizes, for some reason, are related to those. So there's a grand total of, I believe, 9 color options that you can get. So backsplash, trim, and just about everything else is standard here. Now, what's not standard? Not standard would be some of the decorated walls, the fancy colors. They're going to come in your standard white, but this builder just does so much standard that it's unlike anything else we've ever done. Okay, so as we head out to the kitchen, let's take a quick look. If you can just spin back around, Charlie, and show what they've done. Again, not standard. Over here on the side, sorry, I got you heading out.
Yeah.
But they've really done some nice things, and these are very easy to do. Very large here. They did put French doors, locking French doors. Now there's no closet in here like the other bedroom in the other home.
Yeah, how many bedrooms is this one?
This bedroom is 3 bedrooms. I thought it was 4 bedrooms, and I might have even said 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, maybe this could be a bedroom or something.
If you put a closet,
I bet it could be.
Yeah, I'm confused now. I don't know.
We'll see. Well, you count them with us.
It's 3 or 4 bedrooms. We've been in 1, 2 bedrooms. Yeah, I think there's only 3. I'm pretty sure. Here's one of those smart switches, folks.
What makes it smart?
I don't know. Maybe they turn themselves off. Maybe your phone turns them off.
Okay.
I don't know. Right. So check out the main living area first. I love this.
Let's see.
I love this. A great view. We'll take a look at the view in a second, but a wonderful view. Very large, open. It's set off though, so somehow it feels a little different. The layout, it feels different. Like it's not. A lot of these new construction homes, they're just built such that they're just one gigantic room. And although this is just one gigantic room, it feels separate. Maybe it's the furniture, but check out this huge quartz bar here in the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
And we love the last kitchen. This kitchen is the last one in spades. Plenty of space. Again, stainless steel appliances come with it. Backsplash comes standard.
Oh yeah, let me show them that.
Okay.
That's very nice. What is that shape called?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexagonal?
I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I think that's
Maybe
normally a different
somebody will tell
shape.
us in the comments, but I don't know. So this sept?
I don't know.
I think it's hex. It's not oct.
It's hex for sure.
Okay. So 42-inch soft close cabinetry. Again, they have the crown up top. They have a pantry here, nice pantry. Now the other one I loved, it was large. It was kind of across the way. This one's right here. Of course, this home is a little bit good bit larger than the last home.
But the pantry's not.
The pantry is not as big as the last one.
No, probably not.
But
smaller.
But it's very nice. So again, stainless steel dishwasher. Again, gas. This one might have gas, so I'm not going to try.
I'm not going to light my hand on fire.
This does have a different faucet. Okay, but again, it has a large sink.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Garbage disposal, of course.
Garbage disposal with switch underneath. A lot of builders put it up here. I kind of like it up top.
I like it up top too.
Yeah,
but then you don't accidentally click it.
Right, that's true.
Set something on it.
And
it's nice and clean up top.
It is clean, yes.
I don't know. I'm a clean freak, so I like that.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, let's spin around and just show the dining room.
Okay.
And so it is open here. I just love this layout. I absolutely love the layout of this home. The recessed lighting, plenty of lights in here. You could take these two and hang pendant lights here.
Yep, I could see that.
So
That would make sense.
know.
I'm with you. I like the layout a lot. I could definitely see myself, hosting some people, having some people over here at the dining room table. I can't show them outside yet, but on the couch and everything. I don't know. I love it.
It's a different home than the other one. Definitely a very different home. Check this out. Check out this huge primary bedroom. Now on the floors, you're going to see the same flooring flows throughout the entire home. We had carpet. Do we have carpet in the bedrooms?
I don't think so.
No,
maybe.
No. So look what they did on the walls here. Very easy upgrades. And then as we head into the bedroom, we're leaving the bathroom. Check out this closet. Now folks, look at this walk-in closet. You think for a home like this with all these features, this closet is not that big. It's a decent walk-in closet, but it's not huge. They got some shelving in the back.
Yeah.
But it's not massive, okay? But, check it out. There's two. There's two. So in this case, I would actually get a closet. So plenty of storage.
You must have no closet at home, do you?
I get like this much space.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a poop room up front, a very large poop room.
Of course.
I don't know why you need all this space, but again, I'm not a builder. Sorry, builder, but they did have a soaking tub. Again, my wife loves this. Plenty of lighting. They put a curtain there actually, which so many of these builders, they don't put anything. So I like what they did there. And the shower, love this. The tile goes all the way to the ceiling.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of space there.
You want the switch over there again?
I do wish they put the switch over here.
Yes.
I don't really
turn it on without getting wet.
Yeah, because like if it's cold, like what are you doing? Quartz countertops, very, very nice. Dual sinks.
Oh yeah.
And then anything else here? Great colors. We talked about the two closets. I guess that's it. Let's go ahead. Well, let's step back out and
we still have to head outside.
Well, right. Before we get to what you're all waiting for and we go outside, let's take a brief look at just what Mt Dora is, what it does. It's a quaint little town up on the northwest side of town. Now, Mt Dora has one of the best downtowns in all of Orlando, in the entire Orlando area. Windermere, Sanford, and DeLand also have fantastic downtowns. Now, are they better? I don't really know if I'd say they're better, but Mt Dora is as good as any of them. So if you don't know about Mt Dora, then you're really missing out. It's a trendy little hippie kind of town with hills, which they're a rarity here, except for maybe a few of them out in Claremont. And my wife and I love spending time in Mt Dora in one of their fantastic restaurants, which there are many of them. We recently had my daughter's rehearsal dinner there, and it was absolutely amazing. They decked this place out at Christmas. Lights are all over the place, and they have all sorts of festivals that are a big draw for everyone in the entire Orlando area. So the downtown area doesn't have any chain restaurants, although they do have like 20 real estate brokerages now. Speaking of real estate brokerages or real estate, if you're thinking about moving anywhere to the Orlando area, simply give us a shout because, as I said before, we've been helping people move here for years and years, and we can help you locate the right home, the right place, and all those things for you. So let's go ahead and let's head outside, and then we'll get to that. We'll get to the pricing and address some of the details of this home. Charlie, I'll let you head out first. Paver floors again. Plenty of space here. Of course, they have a huge table. They have a massive table here.
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe we need that fourth bedroom for a table that big.
Yeah, I think a little smaller table maybe.
And
it's a little tight.
And they do have gas over on the side as well.
And a power outlet here. I know some people are worried about power outlets.
Yep, it's covered, so it's good. Now check out this backyard. This is fantastic. I mentioned before that there's a lot of ponds here. A lot of these homes are built on water, and you can actually see the neighbors there. They have a couple kayaks there. So you can actually take them and ride to different places in the community. Now, as you see the weeds, right? Like back behind me here, you see the little weeds. Some of you might be thinking, gosh, the alligators are going to come up here and eat me. Well, there might be alligators in there, and
well, let's go a little closer then.
We certainly could. I'm not going.
I think you're scared.
Okay, come on.
You're scared of the alligators.
Come on. I'm not afraid.
You are afraid of the alligators.
I am not afraid of an alligator.
I think you are.
Look, no alligators. I'm not going any closer because I'm liable to fall in, but alligators, folks, they're not really a big deal, okay? We have them here. They do occasionally get somebody's dog, and I think we did have a death this year, but like one death in all of our lakes here in the Central Florida area. It's absolutely crazy, but they're not really a thing. Hurricanes, also speaking of the outdoors, hurricanes aren't that big of a deal here either. Mt Dora is quite a ways, is quite inland. So by the time a hurricane comes, whether it comes from the Gulf, say from Tampa, or by the time it comes in from one of the beaches, they really tend to lose a lot of their space. So a lot of their space, a lot of their power. They lose a lot of their punch. Now, can we still lose power? Absolutely. Do we still, batten down the hatches? You bet we do, but they're not as big a deal as you might be thinking. So let's go ahead and let's head back into the kitchen and let's talk about the pricing and some of these amazing incentives. Okay, so now we're here in the kitchen and let's wrap this thing up. This builder is currently offering $18,000 of cash towards your closing costs if you use the builder's lender. Additionally, they're offering 3.99% or 4.99% for homes that are almost ready. So the interest rate is quite a bit lower by purchasing one of these new construction homes. The other home that we were in before was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath home on a 40-foot wide lot with a 2-car garage, 1,614 square feet, and they're asking $464,990 for that. So can you find a new construction home here in the Orlando area for less? Yes, you can. Are you going to find one better that's standard? I don't know about that. We've looked at some other homes, and some of them are just going to eat you up with upgrades. Next, let's talk about this home that we're in now, the Denham. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3-car garage on a 70-foot lot with 2,336 square feet, and they're asking $610,000. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.